Hey you, welcome to my channel, Wake Up Bright, where I share all the things that help me live each day a little brighter. I'm April Lauren and I'm on a journey to lose 200 pounds. If you're here, maybe it's because it's weigh-in Wednesday. So I am so excited to share my updates with you guys. I also thought that I would go over the workout we did today, and I'll show you each exercise in the workout, and then I'll go over the workout in its entirety and how we felt after doing it. And I'm also gonna clean the house a little bit with you guys, and then I'm gonna share my weigh-in Wednesday results. As always, down in the description is a jump around menu, so if you want to jump to specific parts of the video, then you can. Let's go ahead and get into this. First up, I'm just gonna go through the movements we're gonna do in this workout, and I'm gonna share with you the AMRAP workout that we're doing. So I'll just do an overlay on the screen right now. And what we're doing is an AMRAP workout. What that means is we're gonna go through these 4 exercises, and we're gonna do as many rounds of the 4 exercises as we can within a specific time frame. So the first time frame is 4 minutes. The second is 3, then 2, and then 1. And the idea is by the time we get to that last one, we'll still be able to go like balls to the wall. That's something I should even say. I don't know. But we'll be able to go like all the way out on that last round and just kill ourselves. And spoiler alert, we did. We did so good. So let me show you each exercise. I'll probably be nice and sweaty by the end of this, even though I'm just gonna show you one round. But let's do it.
The first step is the farmer's carry. With all 4 of these exercises, I highly recommend not doing them if you're not familiar and doing a modification instead, or do them with a trainer, and always talk to your doctor or physical therapist before doing any kind of new physical activity. So the farmer's carry targets your entire upper and lower body. It's really awesome. A couple things that you can do: you can scale back the weights or even use no weight, or if you want to make it harder, you can add time, add distance, or use 2 different types of, like 2 different sizes of weights. So lots of variation there. The next step is hang, clean, and press. This exercise involves multiple joints. So again, doctor, physical therapist, if you have any problems with your ankle, knees, hips, wrists, shoulders, neck, or back before you try. I love this because it works my whole body. And you could also just do a shoulder press or a squat to shoulder press as a variation. Next up is the kettlebell windmill. This is a highly effective kettlebell exercise that works deep into your shoulders and strengthens your core muscles, and it improves overall joint mobility. So it's really awesome exercise. I really love doing it. It is a complicated exercise, so again, trainer. If you don't have a trainer or you're not familiar with it, then I would recommend doing another core exercise instead of this one, or doing it without the weight. The last exercise that we did is the overhead squat, and it's one of those exercises that really does target the entire body when done correctly. It increases strength, flexibility, and mobility. I can see here that I have some things to work on. There's basically every exercise, there were little things that I was doing that I need to correct. So I highly recommend YouTubing correct form in these exercises if you're planning on doing them, but better have a trainer, and don't do either unless you talk to your doctor first. After we did this, we did the bike. Here I'm just doing 20 minutes on the bike, static state, but while we did our workout, it was a 1 minute hard as you can, 1 minute recovery, 1 minute hard, for 10 minutes. That's what we did to end our workout. And I have to admit, there's a few non-scale victories that I'm really looking forward to. If you go back to the farmer's carry, my feet are so far apart when I walk, and I really, until I started watching myself on tape, I didn't realize that. So I'm really looking forward to the day that my feet touch. And similarly, I recorded this from the front angle. You can't really see it from the side that well, but I am pedaling the bike with my legs slightly out, and that's because of my tummy. So I am very excited for the day that I pedal normal and that I walk normal and that my body isn't making those movements weird.
So I just got done doing one round and filming it for you guys. I mean, and I say one round, it wasn't timed what I just did for you guys. I just did it and I was concentrating on what I was doing so that I could give tips. And I'm just gonna do, or I just did, which you guys heard, but little voiceover pieces, but it was a killer. So Yenna and I were both able to do 2 complete rounds during the 4-minute window. During the 3-minute window, I was able to do 2 rounds again. I don't understand how, because it felt like I was maxing out the first round, but I guess I just wasn't fully warmed up. I mean, we had done our warm up, but that was the first time through the range of like the exercises. So the second round, which was a 3-minute round, I did 2 and Yenna did 1 3/4. So she did 1 full round and then 3 exercises in in addition to that. The third round was the 2-minute round, and we both made it through 1 full round and we both did 1 exercise. We weren't doing the same exercises, so we changed order because we're both using the barbell that we have. So we didn't do the exact same movements at the same time. We switched them out. And then the final round was 1 minute and we both like just went all out, and we were able to do 1 round, like 1 round of each exercise in 1 minute. So we would have been able to go that explosive the whole time. We would have been able to do 4 in the 4-minute one. So I mean, I guess that's something to aspire to. I hope that you guys enjoyed like listening to the voiceover as I went through those exercises. And if you choose to do them, then you can modify or do alternate exercises if you want to do something similar to this workout that we just did today. And then I'm gonna do just 20 minutes static state cardio on the bike. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse for you guys. And then after you see me after that, I will be cleaning up my house because it's so bad. It's so bad.
Alrighty, let's clean. So the first thing I'm doing is just showing you our mess. I have dishes in the sink, stuff all over the counters, and this is in the morning. So normally in an ideal situation, and most of the time when I have my life together, I do all of this at night. So yesterday I had cleaned some dishes by hand and they were on the counter. So first up was putting those things away and getting ready to unload the dishwasher, which I'm doing now. So lately I run the dishwasher and it just stops sometimes and doesn't run all the way through. So that happened twice with this load. I don't know what I need to do. But have you ever had that happen? Comment down below if that's a problem that you run into, because I really need to look into that. So then I am loading up the dishwasher, which I actually ended up with a full load. I really didn't think I had a full load in the sink, but I did, so it's kind of grody. So to be honest though, I have been really bad at doing my nightly clean. I feel like when I first started my weight loss journey for like 2 months, I kept a spick and span kitchen. Every single night I was cleaning it up. So I was starting the morning by unloading the dishwasher, and my life just felt so fresh and so together, and I have slipped. I am on the slip and slide, guys, and I need to rectify that. I need to fix this now before it gets out of control. I need to get those healthy habits. Do you guys have a cleaning schedule? If you do, comment down below and let me know. I would love to know what your cleaning schedule is. And also, what do you let slide first? If your life starts to slide off course, what slides first? I'm curious. And we have a refrigerator out in the garage. It came with the house when we rented it, so none of the appliances are ours. We've never had 2 fridges before. But anyway, I keep my husband's Gatorades out there, so that's where I disappeared to. And just taking some random stuff and putting it up where it needs to go, and plugging up our gym speaker. I always forget to do that, and it goes dead probably every 2 or 3 workouts now, that JBL speaker. This pumpkin stuff, oh my goodness. At first I thought it smelled so bad, but it really doesn't smell bad. Once I started using it, I was like, oh, I actually like it. And when my husband came home, he's like, it smells good. I also had candles burning, so maybe it wasn't the pumpkin. But I actually liked it once I started using it. My favorite scents are the pine and the peppermint. They're Christmas scents. So it's like Iowa pine, I think. Maybe I'm making that up. There's the hand soap. I just got done using the Iowa pine that I ordered last Christmas. And then this pumpkin stuff is from last year or the year before. You know what? It's from the year before. Is that right? That's right. I order way too much Mrs. Meyer stuff. The few times in my life that I've ordered it, I ordered way too much. But anyway, having fun using my Mrs. Meyer's on the countertops. One thing I do like about it is I feel like it goes very good on lots of different surfaces. I don't have to be that careful with what I'm spraying it on. So I really appreciate that. It's always so funny watching this back, how my little babies just follow me around. They do really good though. In a few minutes, I'm going to mop the floor, and usually I block off the kitchen. I didn't have to block it off at all. They just stayed out. They're like, we're going to stay out of your way. And they did, which is, they do not do that when I vacuum. When I vacuum, Julio especially likes to chase the vacuum. It's really, really funny. But as soon as I started working on the floor, there was a sticker, like a banana sticker, one of those little barcodes, just stuck on the floor. So I got that up. But yeah. Oh, and then a lot of you guys have commented on my little cookie jar, and that is a T-Rex, and I got it at Target, and I love it. It's my favorite. And at Christmas, I think I'm going to get him a hat, and he's just going to stay out all year this time. Well, I think he always stays out all year, but normally I just drape Christmas lights around him. I don't know why I don't know why I went ahead and put pumpkin stuff out. I don't know why I'm talking about Christmas. Clearly I'm ready for these seasons. Ready for fall, ready for coldness. I love this little mop. I ordered a different one off Amazon, like a spin mop that was supposedly did the same thing, but it did not. So I ended up ordering this.
Come find me in the night. We both know when it's right. Babe, I can ease your mind, but I want it my way. So meet me in the crowd. Everything is allowed. Your mind is running wild, but we'll do it my
Anyway, now it's all clean, and I'm just showing you my clean cabinets and counters. I don't know why I said cabinets, but my spick and span kitchen. And we're about to move on to the living room. I really like this angle. I think that's my favorite angle. I don't know why. Not this one, because I have that step stool in the middle of the floor out there, but yeah. Let's move on to the living room. So the living room typically doesn't get too terrible. My husband has been spending a lot of time studying in the living room for the past couple months, so it has definitely been more lived in, I guess. And also I have some stuff that we had unpackaged a while ago, actually, that I have sitting on the coffee table. It was in a box, but I taken it out of the box yesterday and put it on the table, and then no. I'm moving it to another table, to be honest. Anyway, we watched the season finale of Yellowstone. Do y'all watch Yellowstone? I love that show. I love it. It is one of my favorite shows, probably of all time. Which I'm also a huge Kevin Costner fan. Like, I always have been. Always will be. But yeah, the way that season ended, for one, I didn't feel like it had gone a full season, and all of a sudden it's over, which makes me sad. But next year I'll be watching. And this is what I mean by using it on multi-surfaces. I know some people probably flip out that I sprayed that Mrs. Meyer stuff all over the wood, but I did it, and I always do it, and they ain't gonna catch me. I can't, that girl, I don't know why she flashed to my mind, but she did. So I just always clean in here with that, and it always looks nice. It doesn't hurt the wood or anything. So, I mean, don't do it. Don't do it because I said that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I sat down. Like, that's definitely a non-scale victory, is the fact that I've cleaned this entire house and haven't had to, like, take a break. Like, not at any point did my back hurt, not once. And I did not have to take a break. And that just, I'm so grateful that I am on this journey and that I am building healthy habits and I'm not crash dieting, and I will never be at a point where I can't clean my house without sitting down and taking a break. I'm still tired. Like, I still feel like I'm slower than I could be or have been most of my life doing little chores like this, but I'm never going back. I'm never going back, guys. I will never be back to where I am now. I will never be back here. Even with an injury, I will never be back here. So, but we are getting ready to look at my finished living room. I definitely love the Dyson Animals and the cordless one. We have that as well. So if you looking for a vacuum, I definitely recommend those. But I feel like it looks so good in here. There's Hoolie and little Miss Chippy. So here is the finished living room. I really love our little house here in the middle of nowhere, Missouri. It's the best. If you enjoyed this clean with me and would like to see more clean with me parts of my vlogs or whole dedicated clean with me videos, comment down below and let me know. Let me know what you thought of this.
All right, here we are, ready to chit chat about my weight loss. I'm pretty darn happy. So I also think it might be a little bit of a fluke. And now I'm like, did I clean my glasses? I hardly ever wear the glasses. But I am blind, like so blind. So I have to wear them. I had the migraines, and usually when I have migraines or I get sick at all, I take out the contacts. And I don't put them back in. Like normally I put them back in, but I take them out and I leave them out. So anyway, my weight loss this week. So last week was kind of a bummer week. I didn't lose that much, but I don't even know how to say this. I am not, all of my weight loss results are not wrapped up in this number. The number that's on the scale. But this week I have had so many non-scale victories that I've noticed. They're things that have been building up because I've been following this process, doing the same things even when I don't feel like it. Like maybe I have an off day, or like this week I had a migraine, so I missed a workout. So, and then we also have been doing 5 days of working out and then taking extra rest days. And this whole month has been different than what I had planned on, but we'll talk about that next week. I can't believe it's already time to do another month update, but I lost 2.8 pounds. I am so excited that I'm getting that weight down. Like, the horizon of even being out of the 330s it's like 329 is right there. So it's not right there. So 335.1 pounds as of today, and I'm just, it feels good to be progressing, even if it's slow. And I feel like 2.8 pounds in the past, I might look at that as like a slow week. But right now I'm like, whoa, that's really big. Like, my body released a lot of mass. So anyway, oh, and that's one other thing. Yenna today, when she first saw me, she was like, did you like just lose a bunch of weight all of a sudden? I mean, we haven't seen each other since Saturday. Saturday, we took Saturday off from working out, but we had to go to, we didn't have to. We went to a birthday party for one of our friends' 3-year-olds. And, and so I saw her then, but we hadn't worked out together for 3 days. And she's like, wow, you look like you've lost some weight. And I'm like, well, I have. I'm so excited. I think this is the most I've lost in any week on this entire weight loss journey. So I'm very, very thrilled, and I haven't changed anything. So I'm still eating the same way. Well, I mean, I changed this back at the beginning of the month, but honestly, carb cycling, it's really calories in versus calories out, all of that jazz. That's what my main focus is. And I've been tracking, like, I planned what I'm gonna eat. I've been tracking most of the time. I am not super caught up right now in the tracking. It's more focused on the planning, and then I try to track as much as possible. But anyway, 2.8 pounds. And this week I didn't work out on Monday, so I didn't work out yesterday. And maybe that's why I have the increase. So I am someone who retains a lot of water, especially after workouts. So when I work out and my muscles are tired, they inflate like little balloons full of water, and that's great because it's part of the healing process. But then that's not great because your body's retaining extra water. So I'm not trying to like demean my loss necessarily, but I think I don't want to get too jazzed about it and be like, oh, this is gonna be like every week, because when I weigh tomorrow, some of that might have come back already, and not because I changed anything, but just because I'll be holding more water retention because of my workouts today. So I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm excited. You guys saw in the video the other day where I was holding Yenna's little baby and I sat up. Like, I'm so happy. It's a little bit embarrassing that I'm so happy about that, but y'all, not too long ago, if I couldn't like roll over and push myself up with my arms, like, I wasn't sitting up, and now I can sit up just fine. So I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled that today you guys saw me cleaning my house, and I'm not sure what I'm going to include in the voiceover yet because I haven't done that part yet, but I was able to clean multiple rooms. I swept, I vacuumed, I mopped, and I didn't have to sit down and take breaks. I sat down when I cleaned the living room some, but I didn't have to. I just did it because I don't know why. I just did. But my whole point is that I can move so much better. So much better. So when I know people will still be in my comments being like, you're losing weight too slowly. Why are you losing weight so slowly? Because I am. And it's working for me. And I'm trusting the process that I've created. And it's working. And I have all of these safeguards. The things that concern me about myself right now are the changing of the seasons a little bit. Will be disrupting my routine. The holidays are coming up. I know it's like premature for that, but like got birthdays on birthdays on birthdays. And then it's October, which is Halloween. It's fall time. Like, I'm trying to like prepare myself for continuing good habits and continuing the things that I've built. But I can tell in my face so much. I can tell in my wrist so much. Like, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna save this one for next week. But I'm not gonna talk about any more non-scale victories because next week is like the month. And so I wanna be able to have something to talk about that's new. But I'm very happy. Is it perfect? Like, I know I feel so happy. Have I been perfect? No, I wasn't perfect last month, and I sure wasn't perfect this month. I've had ups and downs. I've had moods. Yesterday and Sunday I had a migraine and I had to take a day off from working out, and sometimes like that's enough in itself to like throw me off my vibe. But yeah, I'm not off the train. I'm on it and I'm rolling up and down. So thank you so much for listening to me talk. I love you guys. Comment down below. Do you guys have a cleaning schedule? Like, what do you do? How do you keep your houses in tip-top shape? And do you guys use all natural cleaners? I'm curious because like, I don't know if it was visible in the video. I haven't gone back and looked at it, but I've used Dawn dish liquid and today because I was out of the Mrs. Meyer's and I didn't want to open the pumpkin, but then I ended up opening the pumpkin. But before I did that, I had the Dawn dish liquid out. I guess it was yesterday that I pulled it out when I was doing the dishes yesterday. But it just works so much better. So I don't know, but I know what's not natural. My little dish pods that go in the dishwasher and my laundry detergent, and those things clean awesome. So I don't know. Anyway, comment down below. Do you have a cleaning schedule? How do you stay on track cleaning? And also, what do y'all feel about natural cleaners? I'm really interested. So I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday for my last full day of eating this month. And yeah, well, my last full eating video, let me specify. I'm gonna suggest a few videos for you guys if you guys are new and you want to see like earlier parts of my journey. It'll be on the next screen. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.